Okay, we can simply evaluate second order as well. For example, if we wish to write del 2 of f of xi, so this is going to be second order forward difference. So this is nothing but delta of delta f of xi, which is delta. Write the value of delta f xi. It is going to be f of xi plus h minus f of xi. Okay. Now when again we'll operate this delta, this will give us delta f of xi plus h minus delta fxi delta fxi. Okay, and again we'll use the same definition. So what it will do, it will do f of xi plus h plus h minus f of xi plus h. This is the value of this, and minus delta fxi, this is f of xi plus h minus f of xi. So ultimately it will be f of xi plus 2h minus twice f of xi plus h minus plus f of xi. So this is the second order forward difference f of xi. Similarly, we can continue like this and we can write the nth order difference. So it will be, I'm writing directly. You can prove it in a similar way by writing delta 3 fxi and so on. So it will be, sorry, delta f of xi. Okay. So delta n minus 1. This delta f xi, this will be f of xi plus h minus f of xi. Ultimately, this will be delta n minus 1 f of xi plus h minus delta n minus 1 f of xi. Further, what we can do? We can take one more delta n minus 2 into delta f xi plus h, and we can use the same formula. Okay. So, but evaluating it for a higher order, it may be a challenging thing if we do not do it in an organized way. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll create a table for it. This table will help us if we wanted to evaluate the first, second, third, fourth, fifth order differences manually. Okay, so suppose this data is given to us. So this is how we'll write the forward difference table. This is important. Please watch it carefully. Forward difference table. Okay, so suppose this is data with us. This is the values of x. This is the value of y. So suppose data is given at x naught, y is y naught. At x1, y is y1. At x2, y is y2. At x3, let me take more gaps. This is x and y. X and y. Now at x naught, this is y naught, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, x4 and y4. In this way we can continue further, but for illustration point of view, this would be enough to understand. Okay, so here suppose we wanted to write the first difference. So delta first difference. So what would be the first difference? Y1 minus y0. Okay, y1 minus y0. So this we can write it as delta y0. This is nothing but y1 minus y0. Okay, and what would be delta y1? This will be y2 minus y1. I'm simply using the way we have defined this definition of forward difference operator. And delta y2 equal to y3 minus y2, and delta y4 equals to y4 minus y3. Okay, and further if we wish to write its second order differences, so suppose this is del 2. Okay, so it is what? This is going to be del 2 y0, which will be nothing but the difference of these two. So if you take the difference of this with this, what will happen? Y2 minus 2y1 plus y0. Y2 minus 2y1 plus y0. Simply this will be del 2y1. This will be y3 minus 2y2 plus y1. And del 2y2, this will be y4 minus 2y3 plus y2. So basically this is nothing but this formula which we have done it separately, this one. Okay, and we can further process it and we can go for del 3. So del 3 will be what? Del 3 will be del 3 at y0. This will be nothing but this minus this. Okay, so I'm not writing it, it is understood. This minus this, and this will be del 3 y1, and finally here it will be del 4 y0. So this is how we will write the first difference, second difference, third difference and fourth difference. Okay, why we are writing this table we'll get to see via examples, but this is how we should be writing the difference from the given data, and the way I evaluated it, this would be the procedure to evaluate the table. Okay, एक एग्जाम्पल मैं लेता हूं डेटा का, उससे हमें पता चल जाएगा कि कैसे हमने इसको कैलकुलेट किया हुआ. So suppose we have this data x, y. X is 0, 1, 2, 3. Let me take more gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And y is suppose at 0, it is say 3. This is 5. I'm randomly choosing 7, 11, 15. So what will be the first difference? First difference will be 5 minus 3. This is 2. 7 minus 5, this is 2. 11 minus 7, this is 4. 15 minus 11, this is 4. Okay. And second difference, this will be 2 minus 2, that is 0. 4 minus 2, that is 2. 4 minus 4, 0. And third difference, 2 minus 0, that is 2. 0 minus 2, that is minus 2. And finally fourth difference, minus 2, it will be minus 4. So from it is very clear that